Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, let's take a look at Nvidia stock and other semiconductors, that is also AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron. Well, so Nvidia, it did go up. Now, the reason I'm starting this video in a way of as in a tone of a bit of caution is because yes, it was going up in the morning really nicely. However, compared to the rest of the market, like it's still a really good, upside. Don't get me wrong. From $113, it opened up, gapped up like 117. That's just like with the whole market. But the thing is that throughout the day, the strength didn't hold like it held on stock. Like if I really quickly show you, like Tesla, right? That's a really, it also, Tesla also broke above a critical structure. I did a video on this, but it closed strong, and so is what Nvidia we wanted to see, because it was also at a very critical structure or the level of $118. It has a history. If you have been seeing my videos, you know what that history is for $118. But we closed below that. And not just that, if I turn on my day and swing trading tool over here, you can see that we closed the day in the negative structure. Orange means it's a negative structure. So that's a little bit of at least a caution here to move forward with. However, as we'll go through many more other things, Nvidia still is technically in the hands of bulls. All right, so let's jump to the hourly interval and talk about those levels, what those levels are. Well, so let's actually go to the 5 minutes interval first, because I want to show you, because these principle applies across, guys, any given stock or the intervals or instrument. So 5 minutes interval, you can see that I have my tool turned on. If I turn it off, this is how things would be, and this is after turning on. So the structure remained bullish for us, no problem, until over here the level of 119.34. And after that, you can see some weakness came. It tried to stay bullish, but then eventually it broke down, right? Which is fine. We still got this huge move, day trading move, right? That's the move to make the money on. But as you can see, afterwards, we did slow down, right? We came back pretty much down to almost where we very close to the opening price, right? Very close, right? So, as you know, so that's why it's just be a little bit careful with that part, okay? And now, like, what do we do over here, right? Like, is this something that is this gonna cool off tomorrow? Is it gonna sell off? Well, it all comes down to the hourly interval, right? And what are those levels to watch? You are still watching $118. I know this level is not leaving you away, right? But that's what it is. It's still $118 levels tomorrow. If it can get above it, we can still have higher pivots. That's the level. However, if we start to lose $117 level, which most likely we will lose 20 hours moving average by then, some more cool off is possible after losing 117. But why I'm saying it's still in the hands of bulls is because until this level of 115 and 81 cents, this still has a potential of making inverted head and shoulder. All right, so that's the thing. If we lose this pivot, right, and don't go above 118, then you can expect this cool off to continue. All right, if anytime we can get above 118 or find support at 20 hours moving average, we will be fine as bulls. But otherwise, then as a bull, you will be then watching the price action close to $115 to see if it forms inverted head and shoulders. And on the lower time frame, just use my tool, day and swing trading tool, and stay with the structure. Even if, let's say, a sell-off is coming and you're looking for if these levels are holding, then you have to see the structure on my tool from red turn to green on the lower time frame for the day trading. Anyways, but that's something on Nvidia we are watching. What, as I said, what I'm not liking is the way it closed below 118. It's not, I'm not saying that it's full on bearish, but the overall structure is a little bit still weaker, and we are still in the hands of the bulls. But there's just a little bit weakness right now that things may a little bit, if they wanna, they have a possibility of cooling off. It's like a 50-50% chance on either side right now for at least intraday. But on the overall structure, I'm willing to give it that particular level, like also 20 and 50 days moving average, and also the inverted head and shoulder level that I talked to you guys about, that is level of around 115 and 63 cents area, right? So that's that. All right. Well, pretty much that's what is Nvidia, guys, for tomorrow. Just a little bit be cautious. All right. Just pointing that out. Just the way it closed. I would want to give it like 50%, 50-50%, ratio. And but bulls little bit have still more control, just a little bit more control than the bears. All right, let's go to AMD. AMD is really good, really nice, really strong close, and this thing closed in a nicely bullish structure, though, right? This thing closed in a bullish structure here, and yeah, this is pretty much the support now, guys. 108 and 53 and 35 cents. Just be mindful that we tested already 200 days moving average. Definitely the next big move will be above 200 days moving average. Let's take a look at hourly interval and see what things are looking like over there. Let the things load, and here we go. So here we have a little bit of a last 2 hour sell-off. That's fine, that happened on overall market, but you're watching 20 hours moving average. If it can still find support at 20 hours moving average, it can still continue higher. But as I said, watch 200 days moving average up on the top on the daily interval. I won't be surprised if it goes a little bit sideways here. Just mentioning that. But structure is bullish. SMCI. SMCI, it's still very simple to trade. The next play is above 20 days moving average, but it's still rejecting underneath that, so it's not becoming an upside play. And the way the candle has closed, it's looking like a negative play. Let's see if the structure already changed. No, it didn't become bearish on the active mode. Maybe on the passive mode, but if you have my tool, you can plug and play and see what things are like, and that defines your trading style as well, and what those things are, what do they mean. If you're a member, you already have videos on that from me. Now, and if you need access to my tools, links in the description below. So yes, SMCI seems like it is about to just lose itself. It's just always trying to find the support at 200 hours moving average, but yeah, guys, I want to see it above 20 days moving average, right? If we lose 200 hours moving average, then it's a more big problem. Above 20 days moving average, sure, we can look for upside. Otherwise, no. So ARM, the thing is that technically it's in the bullish structure. We are getting gap ups. That's fine. Take partial profits in the extensions, but we are seeing a sell-off, right? This thing is a little bit struggling here. So let's go to the hourly interval. Yeah, this is not a good sign when all these gap ups and then you can see it's sold off. It's not going to become uptrend from here unless it gets above 142 and 54 cents, at least intraday. That's the level. If we can get above it, we can again start to go up. Otherwise, right now I'm seeing supply zones forming on this. So this thing is right now a little bit looking like it wants to weaker. It's gonna go weak. But then as if we sell off, you're still watching this blue box, right? If we lose this blue box, then definitely with 20 days moving average, if we lose all of that, that's where the problem is. And accordingly, we'll have a stop loss around these areas based on whatever position you are taking. But yeah, that's the zone. All right. Yeah, it's not looking good the way it closed today. Especially losing those pivots. All right, this is Broadcom. Broadcom is still fine. Yes, it's closed red, but it gapped up and it held its structure as well. It's still holding a bullish structure, so that's good. And it's in an uptrend still. And let's go to the hourly interval. And yeah, Broadcom is still fine. Yeah, it gave up just like Nvidia, pretty much all the gains. But yeah, 20 hours moving average with 166 and 70 cents. If it can hold it, that's fine. More confirmed play, at least intraday upside would be above 168 and 36 cents. And or this is the base you are watching. And again, you can use my tools on the lower time frame or any time frame to understand where the structure is fully becoming bullish and all of that. All right, So that's Broadcom, Micron. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, well, I mean, definitely I want to see it above this 20 days moving average. Stop loss down here below $84. It's a good consolidation. Let it get above 20 days moving average as well. But yeah, it's a good consolidation. $84 level below is the stop loss if this is the play you are trying to take. It finally got above 200 hours moving average. That's a good sign. Well, look, if it can hold above 88 and 89 cents at least tomorrow, you can look for intraday upside. But the clean, yeah, guys, the way to play it is that below $84 can be a stop loss if you really have love for Micron. And yeah, and but the strength will be more confirmation strength will be above 20 days moving average and this zone pretty much, right? 90 zone, $90 zone. All right, that's it for this video. I don't know if I told you, maybe I did. If I didn't, check out my junior trader dividend investing channel. Link to this channel is in the description below. I hit a milestone in my portfolio and I talked about it on this channel in my videos. Check the videos out, subscribe here as well if you want to follow along, if you are interested in seeing this public facing portfolio, and link is in the description of this video. All right. Okay, guys, with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.